Hello everybody, welcome back to Kazzy's Unique Crafts, and now as you can see we're ready to assemble our Halloween box. Now Kazzy has the die set out which we're going to use, or which we have used, sorry, my bad. The little bit you see there is called a layering die, that's what we use for the window. The die did come from AliExpress, which is good quality die. You cannot go wrong with this die. It's nice and flexible when it goes right. It is givable. Kazzy's had that for many years. If they're still available, check it out. It's on AliExpress. Now the next die we have is this little one. It's a spider web die. We've also had this one for a long time. We also used this one this year because it's kind of got the web, and we thought it would go well with the Halloween theme, which this is a Halloween series, so stay tuned for more Halloween pieces from us. Now we leave Kazzy put that away a minute. Now coming over here, we got the skull people. They've come from the actual range in Truro. They are pretty awesome. So if you want to get some of these little people, just pop it onto the range and see what you can grab. They are pretty awesome. They come in a wide range. As you can see, you got the skull men there. You got your spiders there, and you got your other bits and poison crows and stuff on that one. Kazzy put them away a minute. Now we come across to the box itself. So Kazzy is now preparing the bottom of the box, which the cardstock that she's using also comes from the range. She's also varnishing the tape on the box. As you can see, you've got to make sure it's well stuck down, because if not, it won't last. Also, make sure your tape is well stuck, because if not, it'll fall apart and it'll be a disaster. So there you go. There again, she's just removing the little bits of red tape. Nice and easy. It will give, and sometimes it's a bit of a annoying process when it doesn't give as easy. It will stick to your fingers because it's the gravity of the tape. So Kazzy's just got to go ahead and remove all the little bits of red tape. As you can see, she's doing it quite easy. There is a special tool you can get that will help you remove the tape. You can get that from Hobbycraft. That's also in Truro, or you can get it on the internet. Now, as you can see, back to this box, Kazzy has removed all the tape. Kazzy has also, she's also been watching Sam quite a bit, which is, she's called Mixed Up Crafts. She's called Sam Mixed Up Crafts. Go check her channel if you want to. She's quite awesome. This is where the pop-up idea comes from. Now, as you can see, Kazzy's just putting the box together, one piece at a time. It will connect quite easy.
Lines underneath the school lines.
There you go, look. underneath the screw lines. Make sure your tape is connected. If it's not connected, then obviously something's gone wrong. But obviously 9 times out of 10, you should be pretty straightforward. Like that. So, that should bottom be your box. Now, Kazzy's now going to go ahead and put the inner section of the box in.
This is optional. You don't have to do this.
You can use anything you got around your home. This is optional, so again, use anything you have. You don't need to be specific. You know, you can use any paper you have lying around. And use something to push it down and stick well with. Because again, you're going to make sure it's stuck down real well. So, now we're coming on to the
Sides.
Yeah, to the sides of the box. Sorry, my mind went blank. Yeah, my mind went blank then, people. So yeah, we're on the side of the box now.
Which came from the sticker set.
Which obviously came from that sticker set I showed you earlier. So there again, made this box stand out quite nice. We've made 10 of these so far, all for friends and family. We are making the Halloween series, so look out for more from our channel. Again, this is optional. You don't have to use these stickers, but again, use what you ever have around the house. Now, this is the spoon that I was telling you about. Again, she's been watching Sam, which is from Mixed Up Crafts. Go and check her channel out. She is quite awesome. She is called Sam. Again, you stick your spring in, and we will probably show you how to make that after the video.
Or if you pop along to Sam's
Or
channel.
if you pop along to see Sam on her channel, she will show you exactly how it's done. Again, we're adding a skull man on the top of this one, but you don't have to add a skull man on it. You can put a smiley face on it. You can put anything you have. Basically, again, it's optional. You don't have to be specific. It don't have to be Halloween based. Again, there he goes. He's popping away nicely. So, again, coming on to the hesitate window. Again, you see the red tape around the edges. Just got to go ahead and remove that.
I've already burnished it.
It's already varnished, so it's...
Varnished, burnished.
Alright, excuse my pronunciation, people, but I'm a bit dyslexic, so I just get stuck with words.
Not as much as
my apologetics. Again, Kazzy's just going to remove all the tape. All the tape. Nice and easy. It will play ball with you sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't, then obviously it doesn't matter, but it will be a pain in the ass if it doesn't be removed. So there again, there's the hesitate window. Get stuck on quite like this. Got to make sure it's well stuck on there. Blindfold it down like this. It's all pretty much stuck down. And you should have something that looks
like that.
like that.
Now we're going to fold.
Now you see Kazi's now folding across all the crease lines.
Just to help fold.
So it's easy for the fibres of the card to play ball. Because it is quite thick GSM that Kazi to work with.
Just folding in the tabs now.
Again, she's working on the tabs of the lid. This is the lid. It's quite simple to put together. Doesn't take too long. For the beginners of you out there, this is the quite easy die set to work with. Because there's not so many pieces and you won't get confused. Kazi's just going to go ahead and remove all the stickiness. Again, check our channel out. We will be uploading a few different videos as well. We've got some upcoming projects, so we will be posting them on there as well. We've got some cards coming up pretty soon, and we got some other bits and pieces for you good people to see as well. So we'll be hoping for some comments below if you need any help on anything. We'll be more than helpful to show you how it's done and talk you through at the same time, just so you don't get confused. Again, this is how the lid's put together. We're doing them in black at the moment because that's the only colour that we're working with at this precise moment. Again, the colour is optional. You don't have to work with black. You can make them any colour you want. Any colour you desire. Doesn't have to be one specific colour. This is the decoration of the lid. I do believe these are the side pieces that Kazi's doing now. Just a bit of tape to go on the white bit. And that will get stuck straight onto the side of the lid. She's not happy with that side, she turns it over. She's just making sure it's all lined up, all nice and neat. Again, if it goes over the edge a little bit, all you can do is just trim it along a little bit so it's just nice and snug. You don't have to be spot on with it, as long as you've got enough to cover the side of the lid.
Or you can leave it as black, it's entirely up to you.
Did you hear that, people? You can leave it black if you want to. Again, that is optional. It's totally up to you. You don't have to decorate the boxes. We decided to decorate them because, again, we got loads of family and friends to make for. So therefore, we like to make them funky and funny and stuff like that for the little kids and the adults as well, because they could be big kids. Again, Kazi's just grabbing a few bits and pieces here. Again, she's using her tape runner. It's just quick and easy. But if you don't have tape runners, then a bit of
Use glue, anything you want to
PVA
use.
glue or anything you want to use.
Whatever you have, isn't it?
So again, look out for our channel because we've got loads more to upload yet. Our upcoming projects is at Kazzy's Unique Crafts. Again, big up to Sam. She's taught Kazzy quite a few ideas. She's from Mixed Up Crafts. She's also on YouTube, which Kazzy watches quite a bit. She also watches quite a few others. Too many to mention. There you go, look, that's the lid decorated.
There's a trim.
Just you see the white scissors there that Kazzy's using, they are called precision scissors. There again, you can use them for their precision only, so they're only used for tidying up the project after you stick everything down.
Gosh, flat piece.
And they've got special casing as well. Again, this is for over 18s because obviously they are some sharp objects you got to deal with. The lid should sit on there nice and snug.
Oh, it's fiddly.
It will do, but it's fiddly.
There you go.
And does. There you go. And you should have something that looks like that. Now again, this is for decoration. This is a bit of bling bling, I do believe, to go around the top of the box.
Don't have to add this.
You don't have to add this part, everybody, but we decide to add it because
Well, I've got plenty of it, and
it makes it funky, and we've got loads of it to use up. Again, it's whatever you have around the home. It's optional, you don't have to use it.
Oh, look at what happened.
So these are the pieces right here. We call it bling bling, but it's not called that.
Well, there, it came from the pawn shop. I've had this about 3
See
years
there's
ago.
there's the stuff we're using. It's actually come from the pawn shop. Yes, people, it does come from the pawn shop.
Which I've had for years.
Because he's had that for many years. It's decided to use it up. We do shop in many different shops. We go from the pawn shop to the range, Hobbycraft everywhere. It's just where you get cheap deals. That's basically what it is. So, as you can see, Kazzy's just trimming her up so you get the right length of what you're using. You don't want to waste too much of that stuff because it's quite, I wouldn't say fiddly stuff to work with, but it can be depending on which way you use it. But it works well with these kind of boxes. I mean, as you can see there, it mixes quite well in. As I said to you guys already, we've made 10 of these, and they're all for friends and family. Non-profitable, they are only for friends and family. Again, these will make great treat boxes for your family, your friends, neighbours. You know, if you feel Halloweenish and you want to give a little something, make them one of these and put some treats inside. They won't take too long to make. But for 10-15 minutes, job's a good one. So again, Kazi's just finishing off the bottom of the lid. She's just measuring it up so she gets the right length to cut off. We don't get much little rubbish pieces in there as well, because we also like to save the planet. It will be recycled back into the planet. We don't just throw it.
Use what you have, isn't it?
We use our scraps to the best of our advantage. Again, this can be optional. You can use what you can. It's entirely up to you. But we decide to try and save the planet if you can. As you can see, Kazi's just put a bit of glue on her hand there. Now this is a trick that Kazi's learned. She's just dabbing the web onto her hand.
Which we've cut up.
So this web here is the dice that I showed you earlier. We've actually cut this one up to decorate this box. This one is from Tattered Lace. It's a pretty nice die to work with. It's very fiddly. I will not lie to you people. It's very fiddly, but the outcome is worth it. Very worth it.
I find the cutting this is to use a lint roller.
Did you see that, people?
Cut it out, use
the Kazi likes using what you call a lint roller. She finds it easier to get the pieces out of the die.
And it's quicker.
And it saves time.
Instead of using a pokey.
So, again, there's your webs. That looks pretty awesome on its own. And then on goes Mr. Spider, which will go onto the web. And then those little webs there, as you can see, will be probably decorated around the top.
No, I'm going to leave that. Too much.
Alright, Kazi decides to leave them off. Again, it's optional.
I'll
So
use them in another project.
again, look out for our channel. This is the box we've made tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Look out for more Kazi Unique Crafts. And there's our Skull Man. Again, I'll give you that channel again. It's at Kazi's Unique Crafts. We've got more projects to come. Enjoy.